called the external nair. And once you get just inside the external nair, this part of your nose is called the vestibule. Once we get into the nasal cavity proper here, we're going to see the various nasal conch and meatus. The ridges are nasal conch and the grooves are the meatus. You have a superior, middle, and inferior of each. This aperture back here is the internal nares, leads into the nasopharynx. This is the pharyngeal tonsil right here. From there we go into the oral pharynx, right behind the oral cavity, where you have your palatine tonsil and your lingual tonsil. Then we enter from the upright epiglottis here to the top of the larynx. This is the laryngopharynx. And then we're into the larynx, where you have your upper false vocal cords, lower vestibular fold, and true vocal cords. Alright, so the larynx, this is not a good model to show all the cartilages, but here's your thyroid cartilage and your cricoid cartilage. Then we enter the trachea with their C-shaped rings of cartilage, the carina, primary bronchi, secondary, tertiary bronchi. Superior lobe of the left lung, oblique fissure, inferior lobe of the left lung, cardiac notch. These little things are lobules. The right lung doesn't really have the definition that you're right. Once we get down to this model here, this model is a blow-up of the microscopic airways from your terminal bronchioles, which branch off into what we call respiratory bronchioles, which lead to what are called alveolar ducts, this tube here. The alveolar ducts lead to and terminate in a sac of alveoli called an alveolar sac, and each one of these little white marshmallow-looking like things is called an alveoli.